1%. So I will consume, I have for a very long time consumed every bit of horse information that's ever been published. And it goes into this little supercomputer that if I could explain to you. So my brain, remember pinball machines? Okay, that's how my brain works. So and it can get overwhelming. With a thoroughbred, I've got this chonkadonk appy. He's like an old time appy. He's got big feet and a big butt, and he was my field hunter for a long time, and he's great. You can put anybody on him, and he'll just pack you around. But his favorite things to do are eat and stand still. So when I went to go look for my next horse, I said, I just want something that's a little more in front of my leg. And I ended up with 2 thoroughbred mares, one unraced, one who raced. But I said, okay, I'm going to do this, but I'm going to get professional help. So being willing to ask for help, saying, I can't do this by myself. I know I'm a little overfaced, but maybe together we can get this done. Unfortunately, COVID hit and I was left to my own devices. So it really was a matter of survival. I've got this, at the time it was just 1 thoroughbred. And I did a podcast episode about it, a thoroughbred in my backyard. And it was the most downloaded podcast I'd done in 15 years. People were very interested in how do you make that work. I'm interested in how to make that work. So, one of my favorite trainers is Tick Maynard, and he's an inventor, and he's also an equine behaviorist, so we have that in common. And he would say, don't be afraid to dial it all the way down to your comfort level, all the way down. And I'm like, okay, so I turned the dial down, and I still wasn't comfortable. And I'm like, I should be doing better. I should be, everybody's telling me this horse should be, jumping courses after 3 months or doing this. And I'm like, why is this not happening? And then I just kept hearing his voice in my head, just keep dialing it down. Just keep dialing. If you think you're going to go out there and you have planned to do A, B, and C, and you get out there and you're just looking at A, and you're like, this is not going to happen. Well, then do A and a half. So I started making up these increments, these units of measure that made me comfortable, because I very quickly realized that the more comfortable I am, the more confident my horse is, and the better student she was. So I was able to teach her. So I became the trainer, but not until my horse was comfortable enough to be a good student. And so I got that little taste, and I'm like, I want more.